Welcome to Honest Whispers Unboxing and Inspection. On this video I'll be unboxing Psylocke Art Scale 1/10 Marvel Comics Series number 4 exclusive version. Released by Iron Studios in late 2017 but in Brazil only, and then it was released in the States in 2018. This is actually my second order, but the first one from Iron Studios that I ever received. My first order is actually still in pre-order. And this box, very simple design. It is matte finish. It does kind of have this rustic look to it, although you could see some of it. It just kind of, it's that type of finish where it does tend to kind of get a little dirty. But as you can see, even on the imprinted sticker, or this label right here, has like a nice gloss finish to it, has that dirty rustic look to it. One thing I do like about this box, even though it's a very simple box, is that if you look at it closely, the box design is basically Psylocke's costume. So you can see her waistband right here in the middle, which is, to me, very cleverly designed. Although the box isn't numbered, but overall it's pretty sturdy, and this one came in pretty good condition. So let's see, it does have a tab here, and I don't want to crease it, so what I want to do is just try to slide it out carefully. And then of course I don't want to crease the tabs here as well. The foam does have a little handle, but let me see if I could just pull it out. There you go. Doesn't look like any certificate of authenticity. Box is empty right there. Let me go ahead and face it that way. Pretty nice. Actually, the foam has a little window, so you could kind of see the face. Looks like the right one, the alternate head portrait, is kind of misplaced there. It's a little offset. I hope nothing's wrong with it. So with this, usually it's like there's a back panel as well. Most likely that's where the base is. If I don't need a little blade, and I can just peel this out. Oh, it's going to take too long if I do that. So usually what I'll do is, because I don't want to create more creases in this foam, just kind of peel out this angle here, make a small slit, and then peel the two sides apart. If I just pull on one side, I'll end up not making that complete separation. First, put that blade down before I scratch or damage something inadvertently. And then I'll go ahead and peel it all the way across. And then, see this part, I don't know if it's the second tape. No, looks like it just didn't completely peel out. So I'm not sure where it started from, somewhere there. Well, I could take care of that later. So this one, carefully opening it. Oh, it looks so nice. 1/10 scale. I really like this scale just because it doesn't take so much space, and at the same time it's big enough where they can really create really good quality. Now their wrapping style is a bit different. They don't have it in a bag, and rather they have a sheet over it, and then some like wax paper, I guess, on underneath. And make sure everything comes out nicely. The details are very nice, although with the peg and everything, I don't want to just sit it down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this up. Just in case, let's put the plastic wrapper back on. But initially from here, what I could see, everything quality-wise looks great. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I do want to go ahead and take out the base before. Okay, in this case. Peel out the whole tape. Hey, there it is. That little strip kind of came out, so now I can just go ahead and peel out the rest. I did end up leaving a small strip right there from the top one. So I like to clean it all out like that, and that way if I do retape it, I can just retape it my own way. So here we go, taking out the little thing. So once you open the window, the base is nicely placed in there. It is upside down, I believe. So let me see what the top part looks like. Okay, top part just very clean. And make sure that comes out nicely. Let me put this aside. And now this is a trapezoid angle, so I'm not quite sure with the peg which direction this is supposed to be facing. I'm sorry, did I say trapezoid? I meant pentagram, 5 sides pentagram shape. So let's see. And since this is an unboxing, I can't do a retake. So, here we go. Let's take that plastic sheet back out. And what I'm going to do is slowly, that's a little off view, but there it is. So her legs on the right, or the pegs on the right leg. Everything overall looks great. I don't know how the head comes off. Guess you probably have to pop it out, but it looks like it's pretty tight in there. So let's see if I place. Okay, it doesn't quite slide in. There it is. By the angle and everything, just the way it kind of spaces out, looks like this is the front. Let me see. I guess you could kind of, I don't want to scratch it, so let me lift it up a little bit. Well, if I put it this way, she's a little bit offset, so I do like that original angle right here. So she's kind of, now she's, the way her legs are, it's more in the middle. So the sword, which is a die-cast sword, nice little weight to it. And it does slide in pretty sturdy. I'm not going to put it in all the way yet. But right there is good, just in case. I have to pack it. So initially when I'm looking at it, inspection wise, everything looks good. I don't see any damages. Here's the alternate head. No broken hair pieces or tips. Feels like kind of like PVC materials, so they are pretty durable and somewhat flexible, so they don't like snap or shatter like, for instance, like porcelain or something, or even resin. Very nice sculpt. I was kind of hesitant with this initially, but now when I'm looking at it, very happy and satisfied with the purchase. This is just the way her face and everything looks. I have to say, look, she does look pretty good. A lot of times artists can't really get a pretty Asian face. Sometimes it just looks too stereotypical. This one came out great. Details on the costume looks great. I love the proportions of her body. The way she's kind of skinny and small, like on top, torso and arms, and then trademark legs. She got the nice big size, not too thick or big, but it's just the way it looks. I mean, it's that's definitely Psylocke's body that I always picture as the quintessential look. So looking at the bottom, it does look like there is a magnet, so that's a nice touch. Looking at the seam line here on the neck, the one that's already on place, I mean, you can't even tell that there's a seam line and that it comes off. So Iron Studios, I give it up. Very happy with this purchase. I could see this even go up in value once everything is sold out. So very tempted to get a couple extra myself, just as backup and possibly as an investment. So there it is. I'm so glad I don't have to call Iron Studios customer service for any kind of replacement or anything like that. Very happy with it. And as far as the paint goes, I could see like little squiggly lines here and there, but beyond that, I mean, this is not much to complain about. Lines overall are pretty straight. Details on the belt, everything looks nice. Even the eyes. I know one of her eyes slightly covered, but the way her face, eyes, and lips painted looks great. There is this one part of her right eyebrow that it kind of disconnects, so it didn't, or it kind of fades slightly and then it gets kind of dark again. Not a huge problem with me. I do personally like actually, I thought it might be a little bit too curly looking. I mean, it kind of does have a bit of a braided look. But you know what? Looking at it in real life, actually, I'm pretty happy with the way this hair sculpt is. And I may actually keep this over this one, the Crimson Dawn one with the red eye. But then I personally like Psylocke with the straight, sleek hair. So, very nice to kind of switch. I might actually be tempted to get a second one for personal collection rather than an investment, just so I could have a second eye or portrait displayed with the second portrait. So there it is. Thank you for watching. Until next time, continue eating your vitamins and read the Bible.